What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Leo coming to you guys with yet another video coming to you guys today. Talking about Elimination Chamber 2024 because as of right now, it looks like the Chamber card has been potentially leaked. Yeah, now take this with a grain of salt, but by looking at the card, it looks like it could end up happening just because it looks realistic. The way I see a lot of these matches happening, I can realistically see happening at Elimination Chamber. So we're gonna get into it. So as you guys can see, Elimination Chamber Perth 2024, Saturday, February 24th, Optus Stadium, and you can look at the card as you guys can see, and this is the first thing that jumped out at me. Iconics. The Iconics welcome fans to Elimination Chamber Perth. Now, this right here, if it happens, I would love it because I feel like they would be a great addition. And who's to say that they don't show up at the Rumble and this is like their way to get them back in the swing of things all in the WWE and them being hosts just because. I really feel like, and also they can still do other things because look at the current state of the women's tag team division. I think if you add the Iconics in there, they could add some spice and some flair, no pun intended, to Charlotte, to the tag team division and when all things said. But I really hope that they do show up because I really do miss them in the WWE. I did watch some of the stuff that they were doing in Impact and stuff like that. So when they were called the Inspiration. So I would love to see them back in the WWE and hopefully they do better handling of them now that they're back. But it's Triple H. Triple H, he's gonna probably treat them better than 10 times better than Vince could. Let's just be honest, 10 times better than Vince. But the next thing we got to talk about is the women's elimination chamber match, which looks like it's gonna be kicking off the show. We have Liv Morgan, Nia Jax, Raquel Rodriguez versus Indy Hartwell, Trish Stratus, and Zoe Stark. Now, this right here I can see happening because you have two powerhouses, which they usually like to do. Like they have two powerhouses. You have two rising stars in here, and you have a legend, and you have the underdog babyface who's going to want to try to go on her revenge tour to get to Rhea Ripley, which we'll be talking about in just a minute. And I really feel like this could be the potential match that we could end up getting. I really do. I really do. I have a feeling this is the chamber that we're just probably gonna end up getting. Maybe we don't, but we'll see. But off the bat, like this looks like something I can see WWE doing. I can really see WWE having a lineup like this. I really do. The next one is Logan Paul versus Grayson Waller. Makes sense because I do think Grayson Waller is going to have a high profile match at Elimination Chamber because he is from Australia. So I do think they're going to want to have him be used in some type of prominent role on the show. Who knows? Maybe they have him be a host. We will see. But I do think they'll probably have him be in a match. I could see him having a match. Whether if it's for the U.S. title or not, I still think he's going to have a match. I really do. The next one, Seth Rollins versus Drew McIntyre. I Quit match. I could think this makes sense. I think they're going to try to drag out this feud between Seth and Drew for a little bit. And who knows, maybe this was the final nail in the coffin. And Drew, they have this stipulation and Drew loses. And this is like the way his send-off and them writing him off television for him to go to do whatever he wants because he's probably going to leave the WWE and probably go to like a TNA or an AEW or something like that. So I could definitely see that happening. The men's elimination chamber match. Cody Rhodes, Finn Balor, Bronson Reed, LA Knight, Randy Orton, and AJ Styles. So this looks like right here it's going to be the number one contender match to who's going to face Roman Reigns at WrestleMania. A lot of these guys have history with Roman Reigns. Cody has history with Roman Reigns. Finn Balor has history. Bronson Reed, he doesn't have history, but it will still be an interesting match. LA Knight has history. Randy has history. AJ has history. Pretty much the majority of the lineup has history with Roman Reigns in some shape or form. And I forgot to mention earlier that if we're looking at this women's match, it's safe to say that this is going to be a number one contenders match to see who's going to face Rhea Ripley for the Women's World Championship at WrestleMania. But I want to put that out there. But yeah, I think this match for the men's is going to happen. I think this could be a lineup I could see. They can have a lot of the guys who have history with Roman Reigns and stuff like that. I can definitely see it happening. The next one, Rhea Ripley versus Becky Lynch. This right here, I think this is the match that they should do at Elimination Chamber instead of WrestleMania. I know people have been saying Becky's the one to defeat Rhea. No. 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 Stop. Stop. No. I don't want to see that. I'm sorry. I'm sorry. Becky Lynch is very talented. Don't get me wrong. But I do not want to see her versus Rhea Ripley. Give that match to someone else. Becky Lynch can do anything else on the card and she could still be used. She doesn't need to be in the title picture to have a profile match. She's proven it. Like, you can have her face AJ Lee if she comes back. You can have her face Jade Cargill if you want to. Like, those are two matches that are I would feel like are above the title. So you can have her do that match, and I'm all for it. Hopefully that's what they do. And then the final, Roman Reigns versus The Rock, I can see that happening as the main event. Rock has teased it. Roman's kind of played into it. I can see it happening. I really do. I really could see this happening. But comment down below, let me know, how do you guys feel about this potentially being the card for Elimination Chamber? If this is the current card, who do you guys have winning these matches? I really want to know what you guys have to say. But I appreciate everybody tuning in. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. It's absolutely free. Become a subscriber today. And you don't want to miss the more content I'm dropping for you guys. So I appreciate everybody tuning in. I'll see you guys in the next video.